Welcome to Symantec's video tutorials for SSL certificates. Today we'll be looking at how to generate a CSR for Java-based servers. The first step is to create the private key and the key store that the private key will remain in. Let's begin from a command line where you are able to run the keytool commands from. Type keytool -genkey -alias, then specify the alias name you wish to use. The alias name is a name to help identify where keys and certificates are saved within a key store. Please note the alias name being created as it will be needed both in this process as well as the installation of the certificate when approved and issued. Next, type -keyalg and specify the key algorithm you wish to use. In my example, I will be using RSA. Now type -keystore. Then specify the path and the key store name where you wish to save the key store file at. And last, type -keysize and specify the key size you wish to use. Please note that 2048 is the minimum bit size acceptable. Hit enter to run the command. A prompt message to create and confirm a password for the key store will appear. Note that if you hit enter without specifying a password, the default password will be changed. You will now be asked a series of questions for use with the SSL certificate you are requesting. First is a common name, or otherwise known as the fully qualified domain name. Please note that some versions of Keytool will ask you for your first and last name instead. You will still want to state the common name as your first and last name if prompted. Next is the organization name. Here you want to enter the legal business name that your company operates under. The organizational unit field is optional. However, this is commonly used to help identify the certificates for company use. Enter a locality or city name. The state or province name cannot be abbreviated, so please ensure you completely spell out the name. Last, specify a 2-letter country code and hit enter. The keystore file has now been created in the directory where I specified, as shown here. Now let's generate the CSR based off the key store that was just created. From the command line again, type keytool -certrec -alias and specify the alias name used in the key store that was just created. Type -file and specify the path and the file name you wish to create as the CSR. Use .csr as the extension to the file. Next, type -keystore. Then specify the path and the file name of the key store that was just created. Last, type -sigalg and specify the signature algorithm you wish to use, then hit enter. In my example, I am using SHA-1 with RSA. A prompt message for the key store password will appear. Enter it now to continue. The CSR has now been created and you can open the file with a plain text editor to copy and paste for your certificate enrollment. This concludes instructions for generating a CSR for Java-based servers. For further support and troubleshooting, please visit our support pages at symantec.com/help.